You have got your Oculus Quest 2 headset, but now you're wondering what other gadgets you should get for it, what accessories should you be looking at, how to make your Oculus Quest 2 better, then this one is for you as we take a look at my top recommendations that you can buy to go along with your Oculus Quest 2. If you are new, then hi, my name is Pete, and I make videos about tech, business, finance, and just whatever takes my fancy. But this one in particular is one in a series of Oculus Quest videos because, well, they've been performing quite well on my channel, so I thought I'd see where this takes me. But yeah, if you're looking for reviews on the latest gadgets, interested on using tech to help grow your business or wanting to be smarter with your money, then please subscribe for more. Oh, and also make sure to stick around until the end because after we've looked at these top accessory recommendations, I'm also going to chat a little bit about Oculus Link and just about how there is a better way than buying this stupidly expensive cable. While you are watching, I'll make sure to put links down to anything I mention down below so you can jump straight to what I'm talking about. But also make sure to let us know what accessories you're using right now and maybe what your favorite one is down in the comments. It is always super interesting to hear what you're using, so let me know, and if it sounds good, I might actually go out and buy it and give it a try, and maybe others will too. So let's kick this off by starting off with one of my biggest complaints in terms of using the Oculus Quest 2 for fitness. I know I got blasted for in my video, but I suffered from a huge issue where the lenses would steam up every time I exercised. And I know I got a ton of comments around how I'm an idiot for using this for fitness, and well, newsflash, outside of just generally playing games, fitness is one of the biggest use cases for the Quest 2, particularly given that we're in the middle of a pandemic. You know, here in the UK, gyms are closed and weather is too bad to go out for a run. I had a ton of suggestions for the lenses fogging up. You know, you should drill a hole in the headset. You should breathe through your mouth. Get a different headset adapter that gives you more space to breathe. But A, I didn't fancy drilling a hole in my headset, and 2, just why should I have to try all of these stupid things for a product which was designed for fitness to be a use case in the first place? And yes, for those watching, I did use my t-shirt to clean the lens. Thanks for your concern. I'm safe, the Quest is safe, it's all okay. The thing I did try was to buy these super cheap anti-fog, like microfiber lens cleaning cloths designed for glasses from Amazon. I've used these things only like once or twice, but so far they've pretty much stopped all of the lenses from fogging up entirely. So big recommendation for me. So if you are having that issue, then these things will be magic for you. Also, why doesn't the Quest 2 come with a microfiber cloth to clean the lenses anyway? But I guess yet another way to save money, Facebook. When it comes to the best carrying case of the Oculus Quest 2, I'm going to have to concede here. In terms of price and quality, the official Oculus Quest 2 carrying case is really great. It is solid, it's snug, and just a great place to be able to put all your Quest 2 for, you know, both travel and when you're not using it. Make sure that the lenses are being protected and such like that. Others I tried and tested and then I returned. I found that they would be, you know, loose or poor quality, they'd fall apart and just basically fail at the purpose of protecting the Quest 2. So if you do need a case for the Quest 2, then I would highly recommend this one. Though if you are using controller grips, then do be aware that you may not be able to fit them in the case. You'll probably have to take the controller grips off, put the controllers in them and store the grips down the side. Then the next one is to get yourself a Quest Link cable. With a Quest Link cable, you can play VR games from your gaming PC onto your Quest 2, and this is amazing. Honestly, if you check out my video, which I'll link up here, you can see my top recommendations for games to play, and there are some killer games to play using the Quest Link. And with cables, there are 2 options, though there is a third option which I'll chat about later in this video, so stick around for that. For the cables, the options are either this one, which is the official Oculus Link cable at a whopping £89, and this thing is 5 meters or 16 foot, is super thin, and technically it's great bang for buck because this cable is actually a fiber optic cable, which makes this thing, you know, super light and thin and a really great option for using the cable. But do you need it? Because over here we have a 3 meter, 10 foot Quest Link cable from Anker, which is double branded nylon and doesn't have the right angle connector, nor is it quite as thin or as light as the official cable, but this thing is just $9.99. An insane difference in price, and for something when you actually hook this thing up makes no visible difference in the headset when playing games. The differences between the two are the 3 meter versus the 5 meter lengths, and the official Link cable is certainly lighter, but I don't think it's actually any thinner. So would I say it's £70 easier? Probably not, and not at all when you check out my third option at the end of this video. But before we get to that, let's talk head straps. The Oculus Quest 2 basic version has one of the worst straps available. It is definitely a downgrade from the Quest 1, and it's one of the reasons why the headset was so cheap than the first generation. The go-to option would be, of course, the Elite strap, which comes with the headset if you opted for the most expensive model. However, at the time of shooting this video, the Elite strap is sold out absolutely everywhere, pretty much worldwide. But also the Elite strap was getting some pretty bad feedback with reports of it, you know, snapping and cracking and just generally breaking. So I had to look elsewhere, and there was a £30 option at Amazon, which all the reviews said were tacky as anything, and then there was this, at a very similar price point than the Elite strap of about £50, but with all 5-star and genuinely great reviews. So I thought I'd give it a try. And to begin with, I was a little bit sus. I mean, the thing came essentially in just a plastic bag with a few pieces, which you had to then click together. But I will say that this one definitely does make the headset way more comfortable to wear than using the basic one. Far easier to adjust using this like bike helmet clicking mechanism on the back. But overall, it is a huge upgrade from the basic strap. Though honestly, obviously can't compare this to the Elite strap, as it's super impossible to get hold of right now. But I guess from the demand of people buying the cheaper headset like I did, realizing how bad the strap is, and then obviously having to buy the Elite strap to make it better. But I would genuinely give this a try. And worst case, if it doesn't work, well, for you can just box it back up and send it back to Amazon with their incredibly simple returns policy, which is something I'll be doing with that stupidly expensive Oculus Link cable. Now, one thing on here which didn't come from Amazon, which again I'll link in the description down below, is a replacement surround for the headset. Basically, the stock fitting just pops off and then the new one clips in. And this one is from VR Cover. It has passive air vents, has replaceable leather foam around the outside, and a nose guard, which just basically means that this thing is great for those of you who do work out with their Quest. You can wipe it down, and the nose guard means that your breathing won't fog up the lenses when it comes back up into the headset like it does with the OEM one. And this thing fits like super easy. It was, we saw it there. It literally takes seconds for me to take off the old one, fit the new one, and it feels just more comfortable than the OEM one. In my eyes, it is well worth the upgrade if you're just feeling that the stock fitting that comes with the headset isn't up to scratch. VR Cover also have some nifty other accessories specifically for the Quest 2. Now, they've got controller grips, silicone covers, and lens covers, which I also bought, which just give that added layer of protection when you rest your headset down. And for me, that means my cat won't put his head in and start like licking the lenses because, well, that's a thing, apparently. Speaking of grips, the one thing that kind of nagged me was those have loose straps around your wrist. So I thought I'd give some different grips a try to see if they helped. And guess what? I came across these grips, designed specifically for the Quest 2 controllers, which completely do away with the straps that loop around your wrists. Instead, for an elastic strap that you slide your fingers through, meaning you can actually hold onto these controllers without actually holding onto them. They still give a great feeling in the hands, and they stop you from flinging the controllers into your TV, and best of all, they stop you from accidentally sliding the battery door off the controller when playing, which is something that happened to me all the time on the Quest 1 and still a handful of times on the Quest 2. And that just about wraps it up for my top recommendations on accessories to buy for your Oculus Quest 2. Onto my bonus tip around Oculus Link, but before we do, let me know in the comments below if you do have some favourite accessories that I've not mentioned, and I will give them a try too. Okay, so we've covered those top accessories to use for your Oculus Quest 2, but what about that third option for using Oculus Link? And the answer is to not use any of these cables and use Virtual Desktop. Now, using Virtual Desktop, you can wirelessly use your Oculus Quest Link from your PC to your headset. So there is absolutely no wires involved at all. There's nothing to trip over or get tangled in. Complete wires-free gaming, just like you've been used to with the Quest 2, but with the power of a full gaming PC, if you have one, behind the scenes. First up, one of the biggest issues I hear people say about this all the time is, oh, my internet isn't fast enough. But let me tell you that this has absolutely nothing to do with using Quest Link over wireless. If you have a poor or slow internet connection, you can still use Quest Link over wireless because it uses your home wireless, not your internet connection. So if you have a fairly new wireless hub or router or wireless access point, then you probably have everything you already need to get started. Ideally, you want to have your gaming PC wired into the network by a network cable to your router, and then use your Quest headset either in the same room or as near as you can to the wireless access point or the router. Now, this is so you get the best speeds possible over wireless. If you do this, then you'll get an experience that is as good as the Link cable, if not better, because now you are 100% wires free once again. And so as not to string this out, I won't go into detail on how to get this working in this video, but if you're interested in how, let me know in the comments below and I'll get to work, and then if enough people ask, I'll link to a video up here and down below when it's ready, which will explain how to get Virtual Desktop installed and set up properly. That is all for this video about my top recommendations for accessories to buy for the Oculus Quest 2. If you like this video, then why not check out this one where I talk about the top 5 games for the Oculus Quest 2, or this one. Please do subscribe for the channel for more videos. Give the video a thumbs up if you did, or if you didn't, then let me know how I can make you feel better by leaving a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Talk to the next one. Bye bye.